What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Angelo from Caps on Fire, and this is the next part of the how to build your own sublimation printer. Okay, if you haven't watched my previous video, please click down in the link below to watch that part 1 of this series, and that'll show you guys how to set up your Epson Workforce printer to be a sublimation printer. Okay, once you complete all those steps in that video, this will be the next part that you need to watch. Okay, so when we unboxed our Epson Workforce printer, of course it came with a CD. Okay, but unfortunately my new computer don't have a CD drive, as most computers that people use nowadays do not have a CD drive. Okay, so now what we want to do is we have to go to the Epson website and we have to download the drivers from the website for it to work on our computer. Okay, so we can just go in the search bar and just type in Epson Workforce 7710 drivers. Press enter, and then there you go. It'll be the first one to pop up. Okay, make sure it says Epson.com. Okay, make sure it says Epson.com. You don't want to download these drivers from any other site other than Epson. Okay, so we click on it and wait for it to load, and here it is. Okay, don't worry about this price or whatever. That was just the price for the actual printer. You can download the drivers for free. Okay, the drivers are 100% free. Okay, so we can just, where is it? Here it is, recommended links, drivers, and actually let's not click that one. Go back to the top, look for it. I think it's under here, support. Go to this support tab, click on drivers. It'll take you down to the bottom. Let's say recommended for you. We just go to drivers right here, and it would be this one right here. Okay, printer driver version 2.63. okay, that's the one I normally download. I would not recommend coming down here to firmware. Do not download firmware. Do not upgrade your do not install the newest version of your firmware to your printer, because that could possibly end up rejecting your cartridges. Okay, and your cartridges are key. Okay, so to avoid that from happening, just don't upgrade your firmware. Okay, we just want to come in here, go to drivers, printer driver, and install that one. Okay, we come over here to download. We'll save it. No, we're not interested in that. We'll just exit out of that. We're not interested in that. Okay, so now it's downloading. Okay, once it get finished downloading, we're gonna go ahead and start the installation process. All right, it's done. Open this folder. Here it is right here. We're gonna right click on it and go to run as administrator. This will pop up. Let's say, do you want to do you want to allow this app to make changes on your device? You select yes, and then the Epson installer will pop up. Okay, so it says this file contains the Workforce 7710 printer driver, and it'll let you know for what architecture that is for, which that fits our architecture. So just click OK, and then it'll start this setup. Okay, it'll say set as default printer, which the one we already have, which is right here. Automatically update software, no. Okay, click that, make sure that is not checked. Okay, so now just hit OK, and then it'll ask you select the language. Of course we're doing English, so we select OK, and then this next box will pop up right here. Let me exit out out the background. Okay, so then this box will pop up. It'll ask you, say, just make sure you agree to the terms and everything. You click agree, hit OK, and then this box will pop up and it'll start loading. So now once that is done, it'll say, he'll go to the next part, detect the printer and automatically configure the port. All right, when you get to this part, it'll ask you, is the printer connected via a network? Yes, it is, because as you guys remember earlier in the last video, towards the end of the video, I went ahead and connected it to our network. So since it's already on our network, we just press OK. And then it'll start searching the network to see if it can find it. And it did find it. It's on my other screen. I'm gonna show you guys really quick, no worries. We'll just add another source. All right, here we go. Okay, so here it is right here. Now that we have our printer right here, it says our model name, which that's it, address. This is, you don't have to worry about that at all. If this pops up, that means it's definitely on your network. Okay, if it's not right here on your network, then that means that your printer is not connected to your network. So you need to go to the actual screen on your printer and connect it to your Wi-Fi network. All right, so just press OK. Then after that, there it is. Printer driver installation and port configuration were completed successfully. We'll press OK, and that's it. So now we're gonna double check to see if it's in there. So now we double click on whatever design program we're using. I'm gonna just open Silhouette. So now we'll go to File, and you can do this in any program, guys. File Print is in any design program. Okay, we're just gonna go to File Print. When we go to File Print, there it is. Epson WF-7710 series, and it has the check mark next to it. And let's just drag something in here to print it real quick, just to do a double check. Let's see. We'll drag something in here from an image on my Etsy store. I'm gonna drag this one in here. Actually, no, I don't. Gotta have a transparent background. This one. So that has a transparent background. So now let's go to File. Let's go to Print. And let me take a look at these preferences real quick, just to be sure on the safe side. Got it selected. Preferences, and yep. All right, so now we're just gonna do a little test print to see how it is. Got that installed back in there. I'm gonna shrink this paper size down to 8.5 by 11. Gonna shrink our image down. So now we're good. We can go to File, Print, and this is just to make sure it's printing. Okay, we're gonna come back in here and change these preferences. My main thing is to just be sure that it's printing. Okay, and then this will pop up on your screen. Okay, this again is 100% normal. Okay, This is just saying the same thing that it said earlier, saying, hey, you're not using original Epson ink cartridges. That's completely normal. We just hit continue, and then go ahead and accepts the job to print. Now it's printing right now. All right, and that is good. It printed out flawlessly. Okay, so now what we want to do is we need to go to our preferences and change up our preferences. Okay, so we'll go to File, we'll go to Print, and please follow along because I'm going to be doing this part a little bit fast. Okay, for the paper cassette, we can leave the paper cassette the way it is. For the document size, we'll come down to Super B 13 by 19. For the paper type, we can leave that the same. Quality, we can change to more settings, and we can move to the high quality. Okay, and press OK. We can leave everything else the same on this page. Go to more options. Of course, document size, the same thing. We'll leave it there. Now, color correction, okay? If you have my ink, if you are using Cosmos ink, you need to pay attention to this part, okay? You need to go to Custom, go to Advanced, and click on ICM, and press OK. Okay? So when you do that, it's using the color profiles that are installed on your computer from the Epson website when you install those drivers. Okay, when you install those drivers, that's one of the things in installing on your computer, the color profiles for your printer. Okay, so since my ink is formulated for Epson printers, it can use that Epson profile and can conform to that profile and give you the colors that you have on your screen. After you heat press it, the colors that are on your screen will be the same colors that will be on your garment or on your substrate. Okay, and after that, the very last thing you want to do is click on mirror image. Okay, we can go back through. Okay, paper source, paper cassette. Since this is a 7710, we only got paper cassette. Okay, if it was a 7720, it'll say paper cassette 1 and paper cassette 2. So we have paper cassette, document size 13 by 19, portrait, plain paper, more settings, high quality, color. That was it on that page. We went to more options. Super B, same as document size, and mirror image, and with the color correction, custom, advanced, ICM is checked. Now we want to go to add/remove presets, and we're going to name this Super B. By us doing this, it's saving this preset, so whenever we print, all we do is just gotta press this click on this preset, which will show up over here. Click on it one time and it'll change all our settings automatically for us. Save and close. So now we don't ever have to mirror an image again in our designs, as everything will already be checked in this box. Okay, so you don't have to mirror anything in Silhouette, anything in GIMP, anything in Photoshop. You don't have to mirror anything else ever again. Whenever you print, everything will automatically be mirrored. Okay, so now we just click OK, and that's it. We went ahead and saved that. So now we can go over here and change this back to 13 by 19. And once again, guys, we'll never have to change that again to regular letter size, unless you're doing something for like coffee mugs, or something like that, where you're using a smaller paper. But I like to use this canvas the same size as whatever sublimation paper I'm currently printing on. Okay, so now that we have it up to size, I'll go ahead and put that sublimation paper back in my printer and see how everything turns out. All right, now we went ahead and installed it back in. So now shortcut, we can just hold Control P on the keyboard. And then our printer is already selected. Go to Preferences. Make sure we click on Super B and press OK. Make sure we click Apply. And then we can press Print. Okay. And it'll go ahead and send that job to our printer. And it'll print everything out the way we need it. All right, we got to print it one more time because I didn't change it back on the screen on the printer. So just hold Control Print and do it again. So now it should print. Nothing else should pop up and we should be good to go. There you go, printing out right now. So as always, guys, if you guys need anything as far as, you know, supplies like ink, later on I will be introducing sublimation paper, you know, just other supplies. Definitely click down in the links below. I will have those posted as I get them. I'm actually getting some more kits right now because I sold out of my sublimation ink, but those will be here in probably within like 2 weeks. So by the time majority of people see this video, I'll definitely have them back in stock in my store. Okay, so just click down there, you'll be able to find inks. If you guys don't want to go through the process of setting up a sublimation printer, I definitely can set it up for you as well. I'll have a link posted for that below, and also designs and various other items, you know, that people will need and / want for sublimation. Okay, so that's it, guys. That concludes my video tutorial of how to set up your Epson sublimation printer. All right, I want to thank you all for tuning in, and as always, Angelo out. I'll see you guys later.